These glass...
All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome into Jammin' Sports on this Wednesday. We have a triple hitter again for you tonight. Again, starting an hour earlier than normal, as, again, I didn't have to work today, so I'm on an hour early. All right, first we have the New Orleans Saints and the Miami Dolphins. The Saints come in at 2-0. The Dolphins come in at 1-1. Then we'll have the Cleveland Browns and the Indianapolis Colts, and that'll be followed by the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. That's our triple header for you here today. All right, let's go over the standings as we have them right now. Misty is 14-12. She's 2 games over 500. Misty is taking the Dolphins in this one. Gracie's the opposite. She's 12-14, 2 games under 500, and she's taking the Saints in this one. Evil Dead is 16-19. He had a rough day yesterday. Evil Dead got all 3 games wrong. He was at 500 to start the day, but now he's 3 games under 500. What now? No, the Buccaneers lost. The Bears won, though. You took the Bears. All right. If Evil Dead can get all 3 of these games right, he's back to 500 today. All right. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. As we're starting about 2 minutes early here, but that's okay. It's the Saints and the Dolphins here on Jammin' Sports as we head down to South Florida. Welcome into Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. It's the Saints and the Dolphins. And welcome in to another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Evil Dead just texted me. He's taking Miami in this one. The first of our late afternoon games, and it's just as well. 4 o'clock start here in Miami. It's still 90 degrees. It was a lot warmer earlier. The Saints come in at 2-0. And they're trying to remain even with the Rams. And the Dolphins will kick off. We're underway, live from Miami. From the 5-yard line, on the return for New Orleans. This looks to be number 85. And that's Alvin Marshall, the 5th-year receiver out of Idaho. And the rookie quarterback, Kurt Conger, comes on. The rookie out of USC. He's led the Saints to a 2-0 record. Yes, it was an awful night for you last night. You missed all 3 games. Idaho, Idaho. New Orleans will start from their own 29-yard line. Just underway. The first of our late afternoon games here in week 3. Conger looking. Conger rolls out. And Conger's in trouble. Throws to the near side, incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. We have the Browns and the Colts after this, and the Eagles and the Cowboys. 2nd and 10 for the Saints at the 29-yard line. 4 o'clock start puts the entire field under shade. Conger hands off to Wilder, and James Wilder out to the 32-yard line. A gain of 3 yards, it'll be 3rd and 7. Wilder, the 9th-year running back out of Tennessee. 3rd and 7 for New Orleans at their own 32-yard line. 4 wide, Conger in the shotgun on 3rd and 7. Wilder in motion, Conger drops back. Conger looking, rolls out, and Conger gets taken down back at the 26-yard line. A loss of 6 yards. The sack made by Aaron Cross, the 5th-year defensive end out of Auburn. New Orleans goes 3 and out. And they'll bring up 4th and 13. The Dolphins are 1-1 on the season. They beat the Jets opening day, and then they lost to the Browns last week. Back to punt, Jake White, the rookie out of Auburn. And White gets the punt away. This will be fielded at about the 26-yard line. And bringing it back is number 89. That's Nate Moore in his 4th year out of Texas A&M. Starting quarterback, Austin Ducre, the 10th year quarterback out of LSU for the defending Super Bowl champion Miami Dolphins. This is Miami's second home game. They hosted the Jets and won. They were on the road for the Browns and lost. This is the Saints' first road game. Their first 2 are at home. 4 wide for the Dolphins. Ducre under center. Ducre hands off to A.J. Austin. And Austin makes his way to the 36-yard line, a gain of 3. A.J. Austin in his 4th year out of Hawaii. It'll bring up 2nd and 7. Miami at their own 36-yard line. The Saints went 3 and out. This is Miami's opening possession. Dolphins come out 5 wide. Ducre in the shotgun. Ducre looking. Ducre throws, and it's caught by Isaiah Neyor, who gets out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 13 and a Dolphin first down. Isaiah Neyor in his 3rd year out of Nebraska. 1st and 10, Miami at their own 49. Ducre in the shotgun, single back. Ducre hands off to Austin across midfield to the 48-yard line, a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 2nd and 6. Andrew Moore, the linebacker on the tackle in his 8th year out of Nevada. 2nd and 6 for the Dolphins at the Saint 48-yard line. Ducre in the gun. In motion is Thompson. Ducre fakes the handoff, throws, and it's caught by Neyor down the sideline, all the way down to the 25. A gain of 23 yards for Isaiah Neyor, and that'll be a Dolphin first down. Miami on the move on the opening possession. On a hot, muggy late afternoon in Miami. 1st and 10 from the Saint 25-yard line. Ducre in the shotgun. Ducre hands off. And this time around the outside, it looks to be number 35. That's Kenny Flowers in his 2nd year out of Wake Forest. Down to the 13-yard line, a gain of 12. And that's another Dolphin first down. It was a disappointing loss for the Dolphins last week. They were down by 2 scores, then they got up by 2 scores to the Browns. It went to overtime, and the Browns won. On 1st and 10, they hand off to Flowers again, and Kenny Flowers down to the 6-yard line, a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 2nd and 3. The Saints, if they win, they stay tied with the Rams atop the NFC West. Rams are 3-0. They beat the Jets earlier this week. 4 wide, Ducre under center. Thompson in motion. Ducre to Austin, and A.J. Austin to the 3-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. Make it a gain of 2. It'll be 3rd and inches. A.J. Austin in his 4th year out of Hawaii. Big 3rd down for Miami now. 4 wide. Ducre in the shotgun from the Saint 3-yard line. Ducre looking, throws, and caught wide open. David Thompson in the back of the end zone. The former Charger in his 12th year out of Florida. A 3-yard touchdown catch, and nobody picked him up. I mean, he was wide open. And the Dolphins go up 6-0. I mean, I could have caught that. That's how open he was. Nice drive by Miami after the Saints went 3 and out. And now Eric Harden will come on for the extra point, the rookie out of Washington State. Harden for the point after. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. Dolphins lead it 7-0. 3:33 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. The Saints at 2-0, the Dolphins at 1-1. Evil Dead and Misty took the Dolphins. Gracie took the Saints in this one. Harden will kick off for the Dolphins. There's the kickoff. It'll be fielded at the 7-yard line. Bringing it back on the return is Alvin Marshall out to the 26-yard line. New Orleans will have it for the second time now. Still looking for a first down. They went 3 and out last time. Kurt Conger, the rookie quarterback out of USC. Peyton Hicks went to the Redskins, or the Commanders, whatever you want to call them, during the offseason. So the Saints went out and drafted Conger. On 1st and 10, 4 wide, Conger under center. Conger, play action. Oh, he handed off. I didn't see it to Wilder. Wilder got nailed by Terrell Lindsay in the backfield for a loss of 3. Lindsay in his 6th year out of Georgia. It'll bring up 2nd and 13. In the offset eye, Conger under center. Conger looking. Conger in trouble. Conger's going to get sacked. And a fumble. The Dolphins pick it up. And they get it at the 10-yard line. Terry Douglas applied the hit that knocked the ball loose. And it was fielded by Aaron Cross. That's close to his knee being down. They might review this. Cross looked on the ground and said, hey, look what I found. And now the Dolphin offense comes out. They'll have it at the New Orleans 10-yard line. They might review this, though. Let's see if they do. 1st and goal, Miami. Off the big defensive play, they get the turnover. First and goal from the 10-yard line. In the offset eye, Ducre under center. Ducre draws back. Throws underneath, caught by Nayor. And Isaiah Nayor down to the 3-yard line. A gain of 7 will be 2nd and goal. .244 and counting. Miami trying to go up by 2 touchdowns early. Trying to take advantage of the turnover. Everybody in tight. Ducre under center. Ducre to Austin. And A.J. Austin to the 2-yard line. A gain of only a yard. Tackle made by Kelsey Robinson in his 6th year out of Southern Miss. 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. Can the Dolphins cash this in? They can get a first down. No, they can't. It's 3rd and goal. Never mind. In the I formation, Ducre. Hands off. Austin's in for the touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown run by A.J. Austin. And the Dolphins are quickly up 13-0. Austin breaking tackles into the end zone. And now Eric Harden will come back out for the extra point. Saints are looking shell-shocked at the moment. They still do not have a first down. And now they're down by 2 touchdowns to the Dolphins early. Harden for the point after. Kick is up. And it's good. Dolphins lead it 14-0. 2:06 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. Evil Dead likes that. He took Miami. We have Browns, Colts, and Eagles, Cowboys up next. We're now into the late afternoon games of week 3, the 4 o'clock games. Hardin will kick off from the 6-yard line. On the return this time, number 29, that's Garrett Walker, the third-year defensive back out of Utah, out to the 27-yard line. First down, New Orleans. This will be their third possession of the game. Already down 14-0. They still do not have a first down. You can't give a team like Miami easy points like that. Let's see if the Saints can recover and get back in this game. 4 wide, Conger in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Conger looking. Conger in trouble, throws, and caught on the near side by Evan Ferguson, the second-year tight end out of Utah, and he picks up the first down as he picks up 12 yards out to the 39-yard line. He got shaken up on the play. He'll go to the sideline. 1:57 left in the first quarter. 1st and 10, the Saints finally get a first down. They'll have it at their own 39-yard line. Miami's loss to the Browns last week ended their 14-game winning streak. But that's a new sim season record. Conger under center, 1st and 10. Conger looking, throws, and caught, coming across, making the catch. Number 89, Logan Hawks, in his 12th year out of Syracuse, out to the Dolphin 41-yard line. That's a 20-yard gain. First down, New Orleans, in the Dolphin territory. .142 and counting here in the first. New Orleans comes out 4 wide. Conger in the shotgun. Now empty backfield. Conger throws, dumps it off, tried to hit Wilder. Incomplete. Broken up by the linebacker, Deshaun Parker, the rookie out of Ohio State. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Saints at the Dolphin 41-yard line. 1:27 left here in the first quarter. 4 wide, Conger in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looking, in trouble now, throws and throws it away. He had a Dolphin in his face. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 41-yard line. .122 left in the first quarter. On 3rd down, Conger in the shotgun. 4 receivers set wide. Wilder in motion. Conger looking. Conger still looking. Conger gets taken down at the 48-yard line. Aaron Cross again on the tackle. That's 3 sacks for Cross already. And we're still in the first quarter. The 5th-year defensive end out of Auburn. Saints aren't looking like a 2-0 team. Keep in mind, though, they beat Tampa Bay and Buffalo. Tampa Bay and Buffalo are a combined 1-5. Fourth and 21. Jake White back to punt. White gets the punt away. Oh, very nearly blocked. And that's going to fall inside the 10 and drift into the end zone. Touchback. And Miami will have it at the 20-yard line. 51 seconds left. Dolphins up 14-0 here in the first quarter. Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida, week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. Dolphins can make it a 3-score game already with any type of score on this drive. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Ducre. They flip it to Nior, and Nior makes his way to the 23-yard line. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. We're down to 35 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Dolphins come out 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Ducray in the shotgun. Ducray looking. Ducray throws and caught by Nayor. Isaiah Nayor out to the 36-yard line. A gain of 13. Another Dolphin first down. And that may do it for the first quarter here. And it does. At the end of one, Dolphins lead it 14-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. We start the second quarter. 1st and 10, Miami at their own 36. Ducray in the shotgun, the swing pass to Austin. He's going to be hit for a loss of 4 yards. Making the play, Ryder Roberts, the second-year defensive end out of Oregon. A loss of 4, be 2nd and 14. That's about the only bad thing that Miami has done so far in this game. Miami will have it at their own 32-yard line. They come out with 2 backs in the backfield. Ducray in the shotgun. Thompson in motion. Ducray fakes the handoff. Looking. Rolls out. And Ducray is going to take off. Austin Ducray all the way out to the 50-yard line. A gain of 18. He doesn't like to run. He's not a bad runner, but he's more of a pocket passer. 18 yards, first down, Miami. First and 10 from midfield for the Dolphins as we're coming up on 7 minutes left in the half. In the I formation, Ducray under center. Ducray to Austin. And A.J. Austin, no gain, as the Saints are right there. Tackle made by number 56, Sean Hammond, the third-year linebacker out of Alabama. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 50-yard line. .6:44 and counting. Miami comes out, 4 receivers to the near side. Ducray in the shotgun, 2nd and 10. Ducray. It's a blitz, and he gets it out to Austin. He's going to lose 2 yards back to the 48-yard line. Tackle made by Jackson Ball, the second-year defensive tackle out of Maryland. It'll be 3rd and 12. Dolphins at their own 48-yard line. 6:22 and counting here in the half. Big third down. Dolphins come out. Ducray in the shotgun. Thompson in motion. Ducray fakes the handoff inside, rolls out, and throws, dumps it off to Austin, but he's out of bounds at the 50-yard line, a gain of only 2. The Dolphin drive stalls out. It'll be 4th down. And Miami will punt. Austin Cannon will come on, the rookie out of Missouri. And now the punt by Cannon. He shanked that one. A 22-yard punt goes out of bounds at the 28-yard line. All right, who do they play next week? New Orleans will host Atlanta next week. And Miami will head to the West Coast to take on the 3-0 Rams next week. Should be a good one out in L.A. 1st and 10 for the Saints. They'll start their own 28, still down 14-0. 5 wide, empty backfield. Conger back to throw. Conger throws deep down the sideline, looking for a man. And it's broken up. It was a little bit overthrown. Christian Harrison knocked it away. 5th-year defensive back out of Miami. Yeah, he knocked it up. The old slip of the tongue. 2nd and 10 from the 28-yard line. 4 wide. Conger back to throw. Conger throws near side and incomplete. Broken up by Chris Bateman, the second-year safety out of Maryland. And now it's 3rd and 10 for the Saints. New Orleans just trying to do anything. Conger in the shotgun on 3rd down. 4 wide. Wilder in motion. Conger drops back. Conger looking. Still looking. Throws and caught underneath by Ferguson, but he's well shy of the first down. A gain of only 6. As the tackle was made by Deshaun Parker, the linebacker. And that'll bring up 4th down. Back to punt, Jake White yet again. It's his 4th punt already. White gets the punt away. From the 20-yard line, fair caught officially at the 21 by Nate Moore. First down, Dolphins. 5:13 left to play in the first half. Miami up 14-0. The Dolphins do get the second half kickoff, too. Keep that in mind. First and 10, Dolphins at their own 31. 4 receivers set wide. DeCray in the shotgun. DeCray and around to Thompson, turns inside and gets only back to the line of scrimmage. Ben Clements right there to make the tackle. The 8th-year defensive back out of Texas. It'll be 2nd and 10. Miami at their own 21-yard line. New Orleans only has 11 total yards of offense. On 2nd and 10, Austin in motion. They throw it to Austin. He gets hit. Oh, they're going to call that a fumble. They said he caught it and promptly fumbled. And the ball was picked up by number 95, Bryce Barnett, the 13th year defensive tackle out of Illinois. They're going to call that a catch and a fumble, and New Orleans finally gets a break in this one. They're going to have it deep in Dolphin territory with a chance to get on the board. They'll have it 1st and 10 from the Dolphin 13-yard line. So Kurt Conger comes back out. A chance for the Saints to make it a one-possession game. In the I formation, Conger under center. Conger to Wilder. And Wilder to the 11-yard line, a gain of 2. Christian Harrison on the tackle. Make it a gain of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. .422 and counting. Here in the second quarter. Saints come out, everybody in tight. Conger under center. Conger drops back. Throws outside to Wilder. Turns upfield, and Wilder down to the 9-yard line. A gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. 4 minutes and counting here in the half. Big 3rd down for the Saints here. 3rd and 7 for the Dolphin 9. They get a first down at about the 2-yard line. 4 wide, single back. Conger now 5 wide. Conger looking. Conger throws to the end zone, incomplete. Looking for Logan Hawks, and it was broken up by Bateman. Chris Bateman, the safety. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. And New Orleans will try a field goal. This will be a 26-yard attempt by Jerome Taylor to get New Orleans on the board. From 26. Snap. Kick is up. And it's good. The Dolphins are still up by 2 possessions. Up by 11. 14-3. .338 left to play in the half. Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. It looks like Jerome Taylor will kick off for New Orleans. Plenty of time for the Dolphins to score again before halftime. There's the kick. From the 5-yard line on the return, this is Nate Moore. And Moore brings it out to the 25-yard line. First and 10, Miami. .334 left in the half. On first and 10, 4 receivers set wide. Ducray under center. Thompson in motion. Ducray fakes the handoff, looks downfield. Ducray is going to take off again, and Bryce Barnett brings him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. 3:20 and counting here in the first half. New Orleans on the move. 2 backs in the backfield. Ducray in the shotgun. 2nd and 5 for the Dolphins. Ducray looking, throws near side, caught by the fullback, Chase Williams. And Williams down to the 33-yard line, a gain of 3. And that'll bring up 3rd and 2. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning, 2:42 and counting. Dolphins come out 5 wide, empty backfield for Ducray in the shotgun. 3rd and 2. Ducray looking, throws and threw it behind the receiver, incomplete. Andrew Moore was there to help break up the pass. They're looking for Nate Moore. It'll be 4th down, and Miami will have to punt again. It's Wednesday. He was at pinball last night. I think he's at pinball again. Austin Cannon back to punt, gets the punt away. And that'll be fair caught at the 24-yard line by Garrett Walker in his 3rd year out of Utah. And now New Orleans has a chance now to make it a 1-possession game before halftime. They have it 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Kurt Conger comes out. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Conger in the shotgun. In motion. Now they throw outside, incomplete. The intended receiver was Tony Brandon. Incomplete. Logan Hawks was in motion on the play. 2nd and 10 for New Orleans at their own 24-yard line. 2:25 left in the half. Miami up 13-3. 4 wide for the Saints. Conger in the shotgun. 2nd and 10. Conger draws back. Conger throws underneath. Caught by Logan Hawks. And Hawks out to the 36-yard line. A gain of 12. And that'll be a New Orleans first down. And that will probably take us to the 2-minute warning. Two minutes left in the first half. Live from Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. The Dolphins lead it 14-3 over the Saints. On 1st and 10. 3 to the near side for New Orleans. Conger in the shotgun. Wilder in motion. Conger looking. Conger in trouble. Throws down the middle and caught by number 87. Isaac Curtis, the former Bengal, picks up 8 out to the 43-yard line. In his 10th year out of the University of Washington, spent 9 years with Cincinnati. It'll be 2nd and 2 from the 43-yard line. 3 to the far side. Conger in the shotgun. Conger looking. Throws outside and caught, but knocked down immediately. Caught by Connor Nelson, the 4th-year tight end out of Washington. Nelson out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 5, and that'll be a Saint first down. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. 1:15 left. Saints go to the no-huddle offense. Conger in the shotgun. Conger back. Conger throws and caught by Connor Nelson again down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 12. And that'll be another New Orleans first down. Under a minute to play in the half. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. Saints go to the no-huddle again. 4 wide. Conger in the shotgun. Conger looking. Conger in trouble now. Throws blindly and caught by Curtis down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 26. A desperation pass by Conger, but Curtis was there. New Orleans takes the timeout with 41 seconds left on the half. That's a pretty good throw off his back foot. Bateman on the tackle. 1st and 10 for the Saints at the Dolphin 14-yard line. Now New Orleans is starting to look like a 2-0 team. Conger in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Wilder in motion. Conger back. Conger looking. Throws near side and caught by Wilder. And he goes out of bounds at the 13-yard line, a gain of a yard. Chris Bateman again on the tackle. That'll stop the clock. 35 seconds left here in the first half. Four wide, 3 to the far side. Conger in the shotgun, 2nd and 9. Conger back. It's a blitz. And they get him back at the 22-yard line. A loss of 9. Aaron Cross, his 4th sack of the day. All here in the first half. And that'll push it back. It'll be 3rd and 18 for New Orleans at the Dolphin 22-yard line. 32 seconds left in the half. New Orleans comes out. They took a timeout. They have 1 left. 4 wide. Conger in the shotgun. Ferguson in motion. Conger back. Conger looking. He's going to take off up the middle. And Conger to the 4-yard line. A gain of 17. Almost got the first down. It'll be 4th down. And New Orleans will try another field goal. Jerome Taylor will come on. This will be a 21-yard attempt. It'll make it a 1-possession game if he makes it. So Jerome Taylor from 21. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Dolphins lead is now 14-6. .22 seconds left in the half. New Orleans will kick off. Miami does get the second half kickoff. They're still up by 8. Jerome Taylor will kick for New Orleans. And there's the kickoff by Taylor. From the 5-yard line, Nate Moore on the return over the 20, 25, and Moore brings it out to the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 Dolphins, 18 seconds left in the half. Let's see what they choose to do. They might just run a play and go to halftime. Four wide from Miami. DeCray in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Nayor in motion. Hand off to Austin around the outside. And he's down the sideline. A.J. Austin, a big gain down to the 39-yard line. Miami takes a timeout. It's a 32-yard run by A.J. Austin. Down to the New Orleans 39-yard line. Miami takes a timeout. They have 1 left. They'll try to get closer, get into field goal range. They still have a timeout, 11 seconds. 4 wide. DeCray under center. Thompson in motion. DeCray fakes the handoff. Rolls out, and now he's going to take off. And he only gets to the 38-yard line. Miami takes a timeout. Greg Spires, the former Buccaneer in his 14th year out of Iowa, on the tackle. And now with 4 seconds left, Miami will try a field goal. This will be a 55-yard attempt by Eric Hardin, the rookie out of Washington State. From 55 to make it a 2-score game again. Kick is up, and it's no good. He missed it to the left. It remains a 14-6 ball game. And now with 1 second left, the Saints can run a play. They'll have it at their own 45-yard line. Dolphins lead it 14-6 as we're about to go to halftime. New Orleans will try a Hail Mary before halftime. Conger in the shotgun, 3 to the far side. Conger looking. Conger throws it deep. And no good. Incomplete. We go to halftime. Halftime score, Miami 14, New Orleans 6 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. Dolphins lead the Saints 14-6. Tony Brandon nearly caught that pass at the end of halftime. He couldn't hold on. So the Hail Mary comes up empty. Miami will get the second half kickoff. It'll be fielded at the 6-yard line by Moore, who brings it out over the 25. And Nate Moore out to the 26-yard line. Miami's offense will come back out. We have the Browns and the Colts after this. We'll head to Indianapolis for that one. That's a rematch of the AFC wildcard divisional playoff last season. Five wide for Miami. Ducre in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Ducre looking. Ducre throws downfield and incomplete. He overthrew Moore on the sideline. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Miami got out to a fast start. They were up 14-0 at the end of 1. They've kind of slowed down a little bit here. 2nd and 10 from their own 26. Ducre in the shotgun. Ducre looking, throws underneath, caught by Gunnar Helm, the tight end, out to the 35-yard line, a gain of 8. And that'll bring up 3rd and 2. Oh, there we go. That'll work. Four wide. Ducre under center on 3rd down. Ducre looking, throws, dumps it off to Helm. And Gunnar Helm out to the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 yards, picks up the 1st down. Gunnar Helm, the 3rd-year tight end out of Texas. 1st and 10 Miami at their own 37-yard line. 2 backs in the backfield, flanking Ducre in the shotgun. Thompson in motion. Ducre fakes the handoff. Looking. Now he's going to take off again. He's ran a lot today. Out to the 50-yard line. A gain of 13. And that'll be a Dolphin 1st down. Fresh set of downs for Miami here on the opening drive of the 2nd half. 1st and 10 from midfield. 4 wide, Ducre under center. Ducre looking. Ducre throws and caught underneath by Isaiah Neyor out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 7. And that'll bring up 2nd and 3. Down into New Orleans territory at the 43-yard line. Dolphins come out, 3 to the far side. Ducre in the shotgun. On 2nd and 3, Ducre looking. Ducre rolls out. He's going to take off again. He gets the corner, gets the 1st down, and Ducre out to the 28-yard line. Ducre has, I think, more rushing yards than passing yards at the moment. A gain of 15 yards. And that'll be a Dolphin 1st down. 5:46 and counting. Dolphins come out, 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Ducre in the shotgun, 1st and 10, or under center now. In motion is Neyor. Ducre fakes the handoff, throws downfield, and he missed his target. Incomplete. He was looking for David Thompson. He was a little bit off. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 28-yard line. 5:27 left here in the third quarter. Two backs in the backfield. Ducre between them on 2nd and 10. Nayor in motion. Ducre fakes the handoff. Looking, throws, and just throws it away. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10 from the 28-yard line. A field goal would make this a two-possession game again. 3rd and 10 from the Saint 28-yard line. Dolphins come out 4 wide. Ducre in the shotgun on 3rd down. Nayor in motion. Ducre fakes the handoff. Throws, and it's intercepted by Benjamin Clements. The Saints get it back, and they bring it out to the 19-yard line. Ben Clements, the 8th-year defensive back out of Texas, gets the pick. New Orleans now, they can tie the game up on this drive. They were looking for Nayor. I don't think Ducre saw him there. Clements. Now some highlights. Conger getting sacked. And Conger getting sacked. It's been that type of day for Conger. Kurt Conger, the rookie out of USC. She's dreaming. 1st and 10 for the Saints. They have it at their own 19 following the turnover. Let's see if they can capitalize and tie the game up. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Conger under center. Single back. 1st and 10. Conger looking. Conger in trouble now. Throws. Has to throw it away. He felt the pressure. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 19-yard line. 5:13 left. We're in the third quarter. Miami up 14-6. Browns Colts after this. 3 to the far side. 2nd and 10. Conger in the shotgun. Conger looking. Conger throws and caught by Wilder out of the backfield. Out to the 26-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Wilder, the 9th-year running back out of Tennessee. All 9 years with the Saints. 3rd and 4, New Orleans at their own 26-yard line. Conger in the shotgun, single back. Wilder in motion. Conger looking. Throws near side and caught along the sideline by Connor Nelson out to the 31-yard line. And they pick up the first down, a gain of 5. Keeps the drive going for the Saints. 4:41 left to play. Here in the third quarter. New Orleans comes out, 4 wide, single back. Conger in the shotgun. Wilder in motion now, empty backfield. Conger looking. Conger throws outside and is picked off by Hunter Brookings, and he'll go for the touchdown. A 35-yard pick six by Hunter Brookings. The 11th year defensive back out of Oklahoma State. A 35-yard interception return for touchdown, also known as a pick six for Hunter Brookings. And Miami goes up by 2 touchdowns, 20-6, with the extra point coming. The Dolphin defense comes up huge. And now Eric Harden will come on for the extra point. This will put Miami up by 15. Kick is up, and it's good. It was an awful pass by Conger. He's a rookie. He's a rookie. The rookie's awarenesses are not as high. Yeah, I like it, yes. Evil Dead is trying to get 3 right today to get back to 500. Dolphins lead by 15 now, 21-6. Miami's offense was starting to stall, So their defense steps in and gets a touchdown. Harden will come on to kick. Miami trying to get to 2-1 and pull into a tie with the Patriots for first in the AFC East. There's the kick from the 6-yard line. On the return, this is Garrett Walker. And Walker out to the 27-yard line. 4:18 left in the third quarter. Miami up 21-6. .418 left. We have Cleveland at Indianapolis up next. And then we have Philadelphia at Dallas later on. Triple header tonight. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. Conger in the shotgun. Wilder in motion. Conger back. Conger in trouble. And he got hit as he threw, but he gets it out to Wilder, who gets out to the 31-yard line. A gain of 4. And that'll bring up 2nd and 6. Under 4 minutes left now in the third quarter. 2nd and 6 for New Orleans at their own 31-yard line. 4 wide, Conger under center. Conger drops back. Conger throws and caught by Ferguson out to the 41-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 10. And that'll be a New Orleans first down. Evan Ferguson in his second year out of Utah, the tight end. 3.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. 4 wide for the Saints. Conger in the shotgun. Single back. Wilder in motion. Conger looking. Throws outside and caught along the sideline by Connor Nelson, the tight end, out to the 41. Actually, now they call it incomplete. He was out of bounds. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 41-yard line. On 2nd down, 4 receivers wide. Conger in the shotgun. Conger looking. Conger throws and caught by Ferguson again to the 49-yard line of the Dolphins. A gain of 10. And that'll be a New Orleans first down. So the Saints are on the move here. Down by 15 with 3:14 left in the third. Still a lot of time left in this one. 4 wide for the Saints. Conger in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Wilder in motion. Conger back. Throws to Logan Hawks coming across out to the 35-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 14. Another New Orleans first down. Injury timeout for Miami. Jesse Jones, the linebacker, will go to the sideline. That'll stop the clock with 2:58 here in the third. Miami up by 15. 1st and 10 New Orleans at the Dolphin 35-yard line. Saints come out, 3 to the far side. Conger in the shotgun. Ferguson in motion. Conger throws and is caught down the sideline. Touchdown, New Orleans. Connor Nelson, 35 yards. Touchdown for the tight end. In his 4th year out of the University of Washington. And it's now 21-12. New Orleans will just kick the extra point, make it a 1-possession game. You don't go for 2 until you have to. You go for 2 here and miss it, and it's still a 2-possession game. Make it a 1-possession game. Taylor for the extra point. Kick is up. And it's good. Dolphins lead at 21-13 with 2:52 left. New Orleans staying in the game here in the third quarter. Live from Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. The 2-0 Saints, the 1-1 Dolphins. Jerome Taylor will kick off for New Orleans. There's the kickoff. From the 3-yard line on the return for Miami this time will be number 82, Ben Harper. The rookie number 82 is Delray Dixon, the rookie out of Florida State. First and 10 Dolphins at their own 22-yard line. See if Miami can make it a 2-score game again. 2:47 left in the third. Ducre in the shotgun. Helm in motion, the tight end. Ducre fakes the handoff. Ducre is going to cut and run again. Oh, it's a fumble. A lineman picks it up for the Dolphins. That's Princeton. He's the center. End up getting a 2-yard gain. It'd be 2nd and 8. Miami dodges a bullet. That would have been catastrophic had the Saints recovered that. 2nd and 8 from the 25-yard line. 4 wide. Ducre in the shotgun. Helm in motion, the tight end. Ducre throws to Helm, and he can't hang on as he took a shot by Andrew Moore, the linebacker, in his 8th year out of Nevada. 2:11 left in the third quarter. Be 3rd and 8 for the Dolphins at their own 25-yard line. Miami's offense has not done a thing since the first quarter. On 3rd down, Ducre under center. Thompson in motion. Ducre fakes the handoff. Watch out. He got hit as he tried to throw. They brought the blitz. Ben Clements came in on the safety blitz. It'll be 4th down, and Miami will have to punt. So New Orleans, with 2:07 left in the third, is going to have a chance now to tie the game up. Once again, Austin Cannon back to punt. Cannon gets the punt away. It'll be fair caught at the 33-yard line by Garrett Walker. 2:02 left in the third. Miami up 21-13. The Saints will take over at their own 33-yard line. The rookie, Kurt Conger, trying to lead New Orleans to a 3-0 start if they can win this game. Everybody in tight, 5 wide though. Empty backfield for Conger, 1st and 10. Back to throw, throws down the middle and caught. Making the catch as Tony Brandon, the former Patriot in the 11th year out of Notre Dame. A gain of 10 yards and a Saint first down. 1:45 left here in the third quarter. Miami up by 8. 5 wide once again, empty backfield. Conger in the shotgun. Conger looking, throws outside and caught by Wilder. Only gets a yard out to the 44-yard line. Making the tackle, number 95, Aaron Cross. He's been everywhere today. 2nd and 9. New Orleans at their own 44. Clock is still running. 1:15 left in the third quarter. Conger under center. Conger play action, rolls out, throws, and it's dropped by Nelson. He couldn't hold on. And that'll bring up 3rd down. 1:08 left here in the third. I'm sorry, what? On 3rd and 9. Conger in the shotgun, 4 wide, single back. Wilder in motion now, empty backfield. Conger looking. Conger throws deep and caught by Ferguson down to the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 15 yards to Evan Ferguson. The big tight end, another first down for the Saints. Gets out of bounds to stop the clock. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Now the clock runs. 1 minute left in the third. 4 wide for the Saints. Conger in the shotgun. Conger draws back. Throws near side and caught by Wilder out to the 34-yard line. A gain of 8. That'll bring up 2nd and 2. 40 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. The Saints have worked it down to the Dolphin 34-yard line. Two backs in the backfield. Conger in the shotgun. Conger takes the snap, throws, and dumps it off to Wilder down to the 30. A gain of 4 yards, and that'll be a Saint first down. And now we're down to 16 seconds. This should be the last play of the quarter, if they get it off in time. At the Dolphin 30-yard line, 4 wide, Conger in the shotgun. Wilder in motion. And that's the end of the third quarter. Dolphins up 21-13 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. We go to the fourth quarter. Dolphins up by 8. First and 10, Saints at the Dolphin 30. Conger back. Conger throws and caught by Ferguson down to the 17-yard line. A gain of 13 yards to Evan Ferguson. Finally tracked down by Knox Campbell, the safety, in his second year out of Kentucky. First and 10, Saints at the Dolphin 17. If the Saints get a touchdown, they're going for 2. You know that. Conger in the shotgun, first and 10. Wilder in motion. Conger looking. Throws and short hopped and incomplete. That'll bring up second and 10 from the 17-yard line. Second and 10 from the Dolphins 17. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Conger in the gun. Brandon in motion. Now Ferguson in motion. Conger looking. Conger throws outside, caught by Wilder. And Wilder down to the 13-yard line, a gain of 4. Hunter Brookings made the tackle. It'll be 3rd and 6. Coming up on the 7-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 6 for the Saints at the Dolphin 13-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Conger in the shotgun. Conger back. Conger looking. Conger gets sacked back at the 20-yard line. Sack was made by Terrell Lindsay, the 6th-year defensive tackle out of Georgia. A loss of 4 yards. It'll be 4th and 12. New Orleans will try a 37-yard field goal by Jerome Taylor. This will make it a 5-point game. The kick is up, and it's good. The Dolphins' lead is now 5, 21-16. 6:29 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Live from Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. New Orleans trying to stay undefeated. They're 2-0 coming in. Miami at 1-1. Jerome Taylor will kick off now for the Saints. And this will be fielded at the 7-yard line. Bringing it back on the return this time is Delray Dixon. And Dixon out to the 29-yard line. Delray Dixon, the rookie out of Florida State. Austin Ducre, the quarterback. Dolphins still lead by 5. If you're a Dolphin fan, you want them to eat up some clock here. March down the field. 4 wide for the Dolphins. Ducre under center. Ducre fakes the handoff. Ducre. He's going to take off again, and he doesn't get far. Ryder Roberts on the sack. A loss of 4 yards back to the 25-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 14. Miami started strong offensively today, but since the start of the second quarter, they've been sluggish. Miami's only touchdown since the first quarter came on defense. 2nd and 14 now in the I formation. Ducray under center. Ducray to Austin, and the Saints are right there. A gain of a yard. Andrew Moore on the tackle along with number 51, Kelsey Robinson, the linebackers. It'll be 3rd and 13, a gain of a yard for the Dolphins. 3rd and 13 at their own 26. 5:40 in counting. Four receivers set wide. Ducray in the shotgun, single back. On 3rd and 13, Ducray looking. Ducray, and coming in on the corner blitz, Ben Clements, and gets the sack. A loss of 7 back to the 19-yard line, and that'll bring up 4th and 20 for the Dolphins. The Saints coming up with a big play when they needed one. And now the Dolphins will punt. Austin Cannon will come on. The Saints can take the lead with a touchdown. Plenty of time left. 5:10 in counting. Cannon back to punt. Gets the punt away. A much better punt this time. And fair caught at the 32-yard line by Garrett Walker. And that's where New Orleans will take over. Down by 5. Kurt Conger, the rookie out of USC. 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line. Can the Saints take the lead? They've never led in this one. 4 wide, Conger in the shotgun. Wilder in motion now, Conger looking. Conger throws, caught by Ferguson, coming across, out to the 40-yard line, a gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2 from the 40-yard line. 4:47 and counting. Dolphins trying to hang on. 3 wide to the near side, Conger in the shotgun, 2nd and 2. Conger drops back. Conger throws and caught by Ferguson. He's having a big day down to the 44-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Another New Orleans first down. Tell you what, the Saints have just stayed with it all day. Even though they got down 14-0 early, they haven't quit. 1st and 10, Saints at the Dolphin 44-yard line. Four wide, 3 to the far side. Conger in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Wilder in motion. Empty backfield now. Conger looking, throws. Caught by Wilder. Down to the 40-yard line, a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 2nd and 6. Meanwhile, the clock keeps moving. 3:50 and counting. We've got the Browns and the Colts up next. On 2nd down, 4 wide for the Saints, 3 to the far side. Conger under center. Conger play action, throws and caught by Isaac Curtis out to the 32-yard line. A gain of 8, and that'll be a New Orleans first down. 3:20 and counting. Saints are moving it down the field, but it's taking a lot of time. 4 wide. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Conger in the shotgun. Wilder in motion. Conger back. Conger throws and caught by Logan Hawks down to the 27-yard line. A gain of 5. Make it a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. 2:50 left in regulation. 4 wide for the Saints. Conger in the shotgun. Single back. Coming up on the 2-minute warning. Ferguson in motion now. Conger looking. Conger rolls out, and Conger gets sacked back at the 33-yard line by Terrell Lindsay. A loss of 7. And that'll bring up 3rd and 11. Big sack. And now it's 3rd and long for the Saints. New Orleans comes out 5 wide, empty backfield. Conger in the shotgun. 3rd and 11. Conger back. Conger throws deep downfield, and it's nicked. It's nearly picked off. Christian Harrison knocks it away. They were looking for Tony Brandon. Going to be 4th down. 2:05 left. Will New Orleans try a field goal? No, they're going to go for it on 4th down. 3 to the near side. Conger in the shotgun. 4th and 11. Conger, play action. Conger rolls out. And Conger in trouble now and got hit as he threw. Incomplete. As we hit the 2-minute warning, it'll be a turnover on downs. Dolphins lead at 21-16. The Dolphin defense came up with a huge stop. And now New Orleans will have to start using their timeouts with 1:57 left. Down by 5. If Miami can get a first down or two, they can wrap this one up. DeCray in the shotgun. Hands off to A.J. Austin down to the 40-yard line, a gain of 7. He's 2nd and 3. The Saints take a timeout. 1:53 left. Miami up by 5, trying to hang on. The Saints have played them tough today. On 2nd and 3, everybody in tight. DeCray under center. DeCray. Austin again. Picks up the first down. A.J. Austin to the 48. And New Orleans takes their 2nd timeout. They only have 1 timeout left. First down, Miami. And the Dolphins are that much closer to winning this game. Miami's going to go to 2-1. And New Orleans will drop to 2-1. First and 10, Dolphins at their own 48-yard line. DeCray to Austin again. And Austin to the 49, a gain of a yard. New Orleans takes their final timeout with 1:44 left. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Dolphins. Miami will pull into a tie with the Patriots atop the AFC East. On 2nd and 9, single back. DeCray to Austin. And A.J. Austin to the 47-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 5. The Saints are out of timeouts. They can't stop the clock. We're down, coming up on a minute. 4 wide, 3rd and 5. DeCray in the shotgun. DeCray looking. It's a blitz. Oh, and he tried to get it to Flowers. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. Miami's going to have to punt. The Saints going to have one more shot. They don't have any timeouts, though. Miami will punt. Austin Cannon will come on to punt. Are you kidding me? The Dolphins are going to try a 63-yard field goal? No good. Why did you do that? Now you give New Orleans the ball with a short field. Why did you not punt? And now the Saints down by 5. They have a short field now. You could have pinned them deep. 55 seconds and they have it at the Dolphin 46-yard line. Oh, this could cost Miami right here. That was a dumb decision. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Conger in the shotgun. Conger looking. Conger steps up, and Conger looking to throw and just throws it away. It'll be 2nd and 10. 49 seconds left. He didn't want to force anything. On 2nd and 10, 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Conger in the shotgun. Conger fakes the handoff. Conger again looking and has to throw it away again. He's determined to throw it downfield. They're out of timeouts. That's why he doesn't run. 3rd and 10 from the Dolphin 46-yard line. 4 wide for the Saints. Conger in the shotgun. 3rd and 10. Conger back. Conger rolls out. Conger just throws it away again. 4th down. 38 seconds left. New Orleans out of timeouts. That's why he doesn't take off and run. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Conger in the shotgun. 4th and 10. Conger fakes the handoff. Conger looking, throws deep. Downfield, jump ball, picked off by Harrison. The Dolphins get it back, and the Dolphins are going to hang on. One more snap, and this one's over. Christian Harrison picks it off. Miami's going to go to 2-1, and the Saints will drop to 2-1. One more snap, and that ought to do it, since New Orleans is out of timeouts. Miami will escape. The Saints gave them a scare. We'll head up to Indianapolis for the Browns and the Colts. I forget who Evil Dead said he had in that one. In the victory formation, Ducre takes a knee, and that'll do it. They don't have to snap it again if they don't want to. And the final seconds will tick away as they line up for another kneel down. Your final score: Miami 21, New Orleans 16. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Browns Colts up next.